GameStar, picture this. You drop 60, 70 bucks on a brand new Borderlands, right? You've got your snacks lined up. You're hyped. You boot it up on your glorious PC rig. BAM! It runs like a potato taped to a toaster. We're talking stutters, crashes, frame drops faster than stormtroopers in a hallway shootout.
Correction, Game Breaker. A potato taped to a toaster would provide better thermal management. What Gearbox has achieved here is less cutting-edge entertainment and more unintentional stress test for human patience.
Stress test? Buddy, I thrive under stress. Remember, I'm just that good at all of these FPS games. The Game Breaker moves with awesomeness. But this is different. This is watching your $1,000 GPU turn into a slideshow presentation.
Yes, Ion. PowerPoint, the shooter. Press F to transition, and speaking of disasters, Randy Pitchford, the man, the myth, the magician, decided the solution was to tell fans, please get a refund from Steam if you aren't happy with the game. Truly a masterclass in public relations. Next he'll be sawing his own credibility in half.
Hey, don't knock magic, Virus. I respect the hustle, but you're right, telling your player base, yeah, just refund it, when your flagship shooter can't even maintain 60 frames? That's like selling someone a Ferrari and then saying, oh, sorry, the wheels fell off. Just Uber home instead.
Ferrari, or like a rusted shopping cart with Borderlands decals. But please continue with your colorful human analogies. They are the only weapons you wield effectively.
See this GameStar? This is why I keep Virus around. He's like Zorak, if Zorak swallowed Wikipedia and then got rejected by Skynet. But don't worry, I'm not just here to roast Gearbox. Today we're breaking it all down. Performance issues, Randy's infamous tweets, and why this supposedly premium shooter is testing the limits of human patience. Stick around, because at the end, I'll give you a shooter recommendation that actually won't melt your GPU.
Ah yes, the grand finale where you parade your questionable taste in games. I can hardly wait.
So let's talk about Pitchford's X Meltdown. Dude's out here telling fans they should basically code their own engine if they think they can do better. That's not PR. That's a speedrun to becoming the internet's punching bag.
Indeed, imagine paying for a product, complaining that it doesn't function, then being told by the CEO, do it yourself. By that logic, Ion, perhaps you should design your own FPS instead of fumbling through others.
Hey, I could make a shooter. It'd be stylish, full of one-liners, dual-wielding Desert Eagles. It'd be like Dante from DMC kicking in the door of Doom, which would be an instant classic.
Yes, a masterpiece. Much like your attempt at cooking ramen without water. Truly visionary.
Alright, low blow. But listen, fans weren't laughing. Reddit went nuclear, threads full of refunds. Benchmarks, memes, all roasting Randy harder than the sun can roast me when I forget the sunscreen.
How tragic. Bag gamers expect competence, but instead received a digital bonfire. A bonfire that, incidentally, Gearbox calls optimization.
Optimization? Man, Borderlands 2 runs smoother on the microwave at this point. And it's wild because Borderlands 2 and 3, they were fine. But Borderlands 4, it's like they decided to strap a rocket to Unreal Engine and forgot to attach the seatbelts.
Ah yes, Gearbox quality assurance. Truly artistry at its finest.
No, I'm mad.
And again, it just works.
Okay, maggots. If you felt the chaos had ended there, think again. The Game Breaker has assembled a list of shooters he claimed you need in your life. Prepare yourselves for bullets, explosions, and the inevitable disappointment of humanity.
Alright, Virus, stop trying to scare the GameStar away. Anyway, it's time to load up. I've got 5 brand new shooter games that are either just dropped, just announced, or just insane. Let's dive in and see which ones you need to play first. Okay, GameStar. First up is Hyperviolent, launching its full release on September 23rd. Developed by Terminus Arcade, this brutal, old-school FPS channels the spirit of classic sprite-based 3D games from the 1990s. After responding to a distress signal from Commodus Asteroid 27C, a remote mining colony, you find yourself in the midst of an outbreak of violence amongst the inhabitants. Your mission? Unravel the secrets of the asteroid and the evil hidden deep within its mines.
Ah yes, a human delight, controlled chaos with spray and pray mechanics. One might call it evolutionary regression.
And here's the smart stuff. The environment isn't just a backdrop. You can use switches, computer terminals, keycards, and other control mechanisms to navigate the labyrinth station. Every level rewards exploration and thinking like a true game breaker. Feel the beat of tempo punk. Developed by Majima Studio, this rhythm-driven FPS combines explosive first-person shooter action with pulsating electronic beats. Set in a vibrant cyberpunk world, you'll conquer intense levels, dominate epic boss battles, and rise to the top of global leaderboards. The game features cutting-edge graphics, a captivating dystopian storyline, and a gameplay experience that gets your brain synapses firing at high speed. While the release date is yet to be announced, the anticipation is building. Okay, GameStar, strap in. CULTIC Chapter 2 just dropped on September 18th. This expansion isn't just bigger, it's bloodier and smarter. You'll find 12 new maps filled with hidden pathways, secret rooms, and environmental hazards that work for you. Or against you if you're not paying attention.
Humans delight in map memorization and panic-fueled combat. Fascinating. You run, you shoot, you die, and somehow you call it entertainment.
Add to that the tense retro horror vibe, the audio cues that alert you to enemies, and clever level design. CULTIC Chapter 2 delivers a classic shooter thrill for fans of old-school FPS games and modern challenges alike.
Skillful humans may survive a few maps, but no amount of dodging will save your fragile egos. The cultists are relentless.
Okay, we got Pigface. Released on September 18th, this kinetic, fast-paced, ultra-violent first-person shooter puts you in the shoes of Exit, a woman with a dark past, forced to fulfill contracts for those holding her hostage. Developed by Tito Loves You and published by Dread XP. Here's what sets Pigface apart. It offers a sandbox-style combat experience with replayable levels, allowing you to approach missions with different tactics and loadouts. Whether you prefer going in guns blazing or taking a slow and tactical approach, the choice is yours, Game Breaker.
And humanity's love for chaos incarnate. Watch as they run, shoot, and improvise tactics, blissfully unaware skill alone won't save them from repetitive failure.
Brace yourselves as Moros Protocol has launched. Released on September 18th, this sci-fi roguelite FPS throws you into the shoes of Alex, who awakens aboard the derelict warship Orpheus, lost in deep space and crawling with horrors. This game was developed by Pixel Rain and published by Super Rare Originals.
Humans, once again, prove they enjoy screaming into the void and calling it strategy. How quaint.
Here's what sets Moros Protocol apart. It offers a tactical FPS combat where you shape your loadout and use augments and weapons you find to suit your style. The roguelike progression ensures every death teaches you something new.
And don't forget the teamwork. Two humans flailing in tandem, attempting coordination, spectacularly inefficient, yet oddly entertaining for me.
So yeah, GameStar, Borderlands 4 launches are already under fire, from Randy's tweets to the performance mess. It's clear this loot fest might be testing patience harder than it tests your aim. But hey, the Borderlands chaos doesn't mean shooters are dead. Far from it.
Indeed, humanity's tolerance for disappointment never ceases to amaze me. You pay, you suffer, you repeat.
Which is why I showed you the real gems today. Hyperviolent, Tempo Punk, CULTIC Chapter 2, Pigface, and Moros Protocol. Shooters that actually respect your time, your skill, and your trigger finger. And above all else, your wallet and your GPU. Forget broken promises. These are the games worth your grind.
Until they too inevitably hatch in microtransactions to try to savor the honeymoon period.
You know, I'm just gonna ignore you. And now, we look ahead. Next episode is our Halloween special, and you know what that means. Blood, monsters, cursed shooters, and maybe a few eldritch horrors you didn't even know existed. If Borderlands is the nightmare, this is the kind that eats nightmares for breakfast.
At last, a celebration I can endorse. Endless human suffering wrapped in digital gore.
So, smash that like button harder than a rocket launcher hitting a cyber demon. Drop your favorite horror shooter down below in the comments. And get ready, because October is going to get messy. This is Ion Prime, you're a game breaker, and I'm telling you to keep it stylish. See ya!